Time to find out what these speakers are really about. These are the Monitor Audio Bronze 50. I swapped my speaker cables from the Tannoy and connected the Monitor Audio Bronze 50 7G, and no one noticed. Everyone thought they were still listening to the Tannoys, and that says a lot about what these small, big speakers can really do. The design is very clean, modern, and the build quality is very good. The front grille is magnetic, you just bring it close and it snaps straight into place. Nice and secure, with no unwanted vibrations. Monitor Audio continues to use their gold C-Cam drivers. They always take me back to the Monitor Audio speakers I used to have, especially the Studio 6. With that incredible mid-range and speed. And later the Studio 20, which added more body and bass. Really wonderful speakers. These bronze brought back those memories, and some sonic similarities as well. For this test, I used my own system, one I know very well, which allowed me to push these speakers to their maximum. Now, most people buying these speakers won't be using a separate pre and power setup, but this setup gave me a clear idea of what they can really do. However, I would recommend be-wiring if possible, or at least replacing the supply jumpers with higher quality ones. I felt like the stock jumpers were limiting the sound a bit. Sometimes it's the small details that help take something good and make it even better. These speakers work best a bit away from the back wall, and they sound their best on good quality stands. I used a pair of Target stands, very solid and heavy. But let's get to what really matters, the sound. When you place them well, they create a very solid stereo image, with vocals nicely centered and a very convincing soundstage. What impressed me most was the bass. Considering the size of the cabinet and the driver, you really find yourself wondering, how is this even possible? But the bass is there, with presence, with some extension, and with control. In the highs, you get the presentation rich in harmonics, with plenty of detail, and in the mid-range, they have a very satisfying sense of speed, clarity. The result is a very lively sound that grabs your attention right from the start. These speakers are fast, with great rhythm and plenty of energy. They have a slightly forward sound, which gives a strong sense of dynamics. On some live recordings, that forward nature can create a bit of discomfort at higher volumes. But that's not really a flaw, it's just their character, and it really depends with the associated amplifier. In a home cinema setup, I forgot I was listening to my Tannoys, and that says a lot. For testing, I used some of my usual reference tracks. I'll leave a link to my Tidal playlist in the description for anyone who wants to use it as a reference. At the end of the day, Monitor Audio has done a very solid job here. These Bronze 50 7G combine excellent build quality with a highly capable sound. Clear, detailed, dynamic, and full of energy. And going back to the beginning, if they can replace much larger speakers without anyone noticing, I think that says it all. I really enjoyed living with these small, big speakers. Take care, enjoy the music, and I'll see you in the next one.